Alright, welcome back to the channel, Tony's Garage. Today we're going to do a bit more modification on the Royal Alloy. So the customisation's already started with a bit of chrome work. I've just received another parcel. We've got a few spotlights to fit and wire up, big and small. The small ones, they come with different lenses you can put in. Probably stick with the clear one for now, but we'll see how that goes. Mirror extension bars. But for today, we're going to concentrate on these Lextek lever sets. Adjustable brake levers for the Royal Alloy. Now, pretty much every bike I've had have put adjustable levers on because my finger's running short. And normally I just get the £10 ones off eBay, AliExpress. However, they don't seem to do them for the Royal Alloy. So I've splashed out, and these were £35 plus postage from Carnaby Scooters. And my first impressions is they're pretty good quality. Right, so we'll fit these. So this is the set we've got. Nice packaging. And nice and light, but they do feel quite good quality. Fully adjustable, gone for black to match the bike better. And they operate, as let me see, there's a little cam on that lever. Just pushes the lever out. So nice little action that. They're the short ones rather than the slightly longer ones. I do prefer the longer ones if I'm honest, but we'll see how they go up. That's all they had available. Spring loaded. The cheap AliExpress ones, the ones you have off eBay, are definitely not as good quality, so these are worth paying the extra. Like I say, £12 and £35 for these. There's quite a bit of difference, but yep, let's stick them on. Right, this is probably the easiest job you're ever going to do, and it's just one 10mm nut and bolt. So there's no cables involved. Case of just undoing it. It's a bit tight. So we've got a locking nut and this bolt, and it looks like there's a washer in the middle, or is it just a plastic sleeve? Okay, if we move that out. No, it's well greased up already. Don't think there's any need for any more grease, and we'll just compare those two. So you can see there, about the same length, not far off at all. So the bolt just goes through the hole. It's as simple as that. That pushes against the actuator, which, if you can see, is just that little pin there. That bit there just pushes against there, and that's just a stop. I'll show you that a bit better. So that is the pin that you push with that rounded end. That pushes in, pushes the fluid down the pipe and applies the brake. Nice and simple. Right, so place it in, line the hole up, you have to put a little bit of pressure on. Just using the socket because it's a little bit easier, and it is actually threaded. The bracket is threaded, so it doesn't want to be too tight. It's pretty good. I'll just put the locking nut on the bottom. Now there's plenty of grease on there already, so I'm not going to put any more on. Right, so that's it. And then you just adjust it. Oh, that's too far. I'm going to go for the nearest. And as long as that doesn't come back and touch your handlebar, that's okay. The theory is it comes back parallel with the handlebar. So I'll just show you. That's a lot of pressure. And that's parallel with the handlebar. Pretty good. Right, shows how small my fingers are if that's on the minimum setting. Same with the other side. Spanner on there. Hold the locking nut in place. Cue music and speed the film up. Slides out. New one. Same again, there's plenty of grease on. Don't need any more. Put that in, line it up. Snip that locking nut up. Right. So on this one, so it comes right back to the handlebar. That is not good. And that is actually on the furthest point. So that is very poor. Now, there's plenty of level. So that is not good at all. I never noticed before. So I'll have to adjust that. It's actually quite a difference there. That still comes right past the handlebar almost. Not quite touching under a lot of pressure, so that should be enough, but that's disappointing because I've had to set it to the furthest away setting. Alright, that's the end of today's little video. It's a 2-minute job, it's very easy. I'd recommend you have a go at it. Hopefully the videos give you enough confidence in showing you how to do it. But for now, yeah, that's it. Videos coming in the future. As I mentioned before, I've got some lights to fit, different shapes, different colours on the front. I've got the rear and front crash bars to fit. And I've got some little mirror extenders, well, mirror posts, add a few mirrors too, just to give it that little personal feel to the bike. But for now, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up please if you found it useful, found it interesting. Please subscribe to the channel, it makes a massive difference, plus you'll find out when the next video is uploaded. But for now, thanks for watching, keep the faith. Just go through the action of the levers. As you can see, if you can see, that round pin in there is what operates the brakes. That click is the brake light switch. With that action, pushes that pin in through the reservoir, down the brake pad, applies the brake. Nice and simple. And the adjustment is just on that little lever, and it makes quite a bit of difference. Nice big fingers, and if you got little fingers.